It's getaway day, meaning nearly a full slate of baseball goodness. There's 15 games on the schedule, including the resolution of Tuesday's Yankees-Nationals game and 9 others of the day variety. Keep it here for the latest news, notes, and scores. Wednesday's scores: Phillies 4, Orioles 1, box 4, Pirates 3, White Sox 2, box 4, Blue Jays 12, Mets 1, box 4, Cardinals 7, Twins 5, box 4, Indians 6, Tigers 0, box 4, Rays 5, Royals 3, box 4, Brewers 8, Diamondbacks 2, box 4, Rangers 5, Mariners 1, box 4, Reds 6, Giants 3, box 4, Red Sox 6, Athletics 4, box 4, Marlins 6, Dodgers 5, box 4, Braves 4, Cubs 1, box 4, Astros at Angels, game tracker, Yankees at Nationals, Game 1, completion of Tuesday's suspended game, postponed. Yankees at Nationals, Game 2, postponed. The Dodgers and Marlins now have the same record. To repeat the headline, the Dodgers and Marlins now have the same record. It's May 16th. Yes, the Marlins edged the Dodgers on Wednesday night, and in doing so secured the season series win over LA. Both teams are now 16-26. The Dodgers had hopes for a reversal of fortunes, what with phenom Walker Buehler and his 1.64 ERA on the mound. Buehler, however, allowed 5 runs in as many innings, and a Dodger comeback in the middle innings came up just short. Bad baseball was expected on the part of the Miami. After all, they were 77-85 a season ago, and over the winter they traded away Giancarlo Stanton, Christian Yelich, Marcell Ozuna, and D. Gordon. The Dodgers, though, won 104 games on the pennant last year. Suffice it to say, this wasn't expected. Framed another way, the Dodgers, who have won the last 5 NL West titles, haven't been 10 games under .500 since June of 2013. Given that the Dodgers rallied to win 92 games on the flag that season, maybe that's consolation? Well, right now the Sportsline, at Sportsline on Twitter, projection model forecasts them to win 82 games. So at least that's a winning season. Right now, though, the Dodgers keep reaching new depths. They've lost 6 in a row, and those 6 losses have come against 2 of the worst teams in baseball, the Reds and Marlins. Given what we told you about the Marlins record and the Dodgers record, maybe you can safely call the last-place Dodgers one of the worst teams in baseball. At the moment, yes, you can do that, unlikely as it seems. J.D. Martinez is who they thought he was. The Red Sox this past winter paid 9 figures to J.D. Martinez because he's been one of the very best power hitters in baseball since he rebuilt his swing prior to the 2014 season. This year, he's reminded us that he's still one of the very best power hitters in baseball. On Wednesday night, for instance, he went 1 for 3 with a walk against the A's, and here's that one hit just blank. Pic.twitter.com/VokeJooms, Red Sox, at Red Sox, May 16, 2018. That's 422 feet to center. On the season, Martinez is now batting .344, .395, .644 with 12 home runs. So, yes, still one of the best hitters on the planet. Bauer helps Indians avoid sweep. Tuesday night the Indians suffered a brutal loss in Detroit, as the bullpen blew an 8-3 lead to drop Cleveland to 20-21 on the season. Andrew Miller faced 6 batters, walked 3, and recorded 1 out. The Indians have major bullpen problems. Trevor Bauer came to the rescue on Wednesday afternoon, throwing 8 masterful innings to help the Indians avoid a 3-game sweep at the hands of the rebuilding Tigers. View profile closer. Cody Allen struck out 3 in the 9th inning to clinch the win. Bauer now owns a 2.59 ERA in 59 innings this season, and his fielding independent numbers, 2.81 FIP, suggest it is not a fluke. He's been excellent so far, and, when the time comes, Bauer will receive serious All-Star consideration. Phillies reach new heights. Central to the Phil's interleague win over the Orioles on Wednesday was 25-year-old righty Nick Pivetta, who whiffed 11 batters in 7 innings of work. On the offensive side of things, second baseman Cesar Hernandez homered and tripled. He's now running a .383 OBP on the season. What's most important is that the win means that the Phillies are at least 8 games over .500 for the first time since late in the 2011 season, and also off to their best start in 7 years. Read more about what's working for the Fightin' Phils here. For the moment, the Brewers have the most wins in the NL, coming off a surprise run at contention in 2017. The Brewers this past offseason seized the day by trading for Christian Yelich and signing Lorenzo Cain, among other moves. Thus far in the 2018 season, they haven't disappointed. While the Brewers trail the upstart Pirates by percentage points in the tightly bunched NL Central, their victory over the Diamondbacks on Wednesday marked their 26th win of the season, and that means for the moment they have the most wins in the NL. In related matters, they're also playing at a 96-win pace. On Wednesday in Phoenix, the story was the Milwaukee bullpen, which worked 4 scoreless innings, and the Milwaukee power bats, which accounted for 4 homers. On the day, let's watch Almora do his thing. Cubs fly-catcher Albert Almora has been quite a useful hitter this season, and he's of course a real difference-maker with the glove in center. On Wednesday against the Braves, he reminded us of that in spectacular fashion. Not a great pitch from Tyler Chatwood, but Almora was there to bail him out. That blast from Tyler Flowers may have made it over the wall if one of the best center fielders in baseball weren't on the case. As you figured out from the scores above, Almora's miracle snare turned out not to be a difference-maker. Across the way, Brandon McCarthy pitched 6 strong innings, and Ozzie Albies doubled and tripled. Speaking of Albies, the 21-year-old second baseman is now slugging .598 and leading the NL with 110 total bases. Bartolo can still get it done while the Mariners are not a strong offensive team, especially without Robinson Cano. Bartolo: suffocation of them on Wednesday is still notable. Days line. That's Colin's longest outing since early August of last year, and it's the first time in a little more than 2 years that he's gone more than 7 innings without allowing a run. Colin turns 45 later this month, and on the season, he's pitched to a 2.82 ERA with 32 strikeouts against just 4 whacks in 51 innings. His strategy of pounding the zone with sinkers while rarely walking a batter continues to work despite his advanced age. The early returns in 2018 suggest he's still got some outs in that old arm of his. Happ stymies Mets. Remember when the Mets were 11-1? Feels like a lifetime ago. They were shut down by J.A. Happ and the Blue Jays on Wednesday for their 10th loss in the last 13 games. The Mets are now 20-19 after starting 11-1. View profile. Happ reached base more times, 3, than base runners he allowed 2. He went 2 for 3 with a walk and scored 2 runs. Like the Mets, the Blue Jays have scuffled since a strong start. They went 12-5 to open the season, but since then, they are 10-16, and that includes Wednesday's blowout win. Giants lose, but Belt continues raking. The Giants fell to the Reds on Wednesday, but San Francisco first baseman Brandon Belt continued to enjoy what's looking like a career year. He went 2 for 5 with a homer. "If I had a mic I'd drop it.